Good afternoon, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for August 28, 2014, around 4:55 p.m. Some news to report. The NFL now has a new policy for domestic violence. If a player is caught charged with domestic violence, he gets suspended. First offense, 6 games, and the second offense, he gets a lifetime ban from the NFL. This is a great move, but I wish it was the first offense you get a year suspension, and the second offense you get a lifetime suspension. Zero tolerance policy on domestic violence. It has no place in anywhere for domestic violence. Also, prayers to actress comedian Joan Rivers, who's been rushed to a hospital in serious condition. Prayers to her family. And also, today was my first shift back at Market Basket Store 44 for this first time in 3 weeks. I was so happy and glad to get back to working at Market Basket, seeing the co-workers and customers, and it was so happy to be back working. It's 3 long weeks, and it wasn't easy, and it's not good to be out of work, especially in this time of age, because it's a tough job market. But Arthur T got a deal done, and I'm very proud he got the deal done, because he needed to get this deal done quickly, and so Market Basket could be back up and running again. It's gonna do great business. I think it's gonna shatter records and stuff like that, and this is also should be an example for corporate America to take notice about what the customers and workers did for the 6 weeks to get to this point. It should be a lesson, and it should be an example for corporate America to look at this example right now for the Market Basket situation. Proud of Market Basket, and proud of working for Arthur T. DeMoulas. Okay, my next subject is my personality profile, and my personality profile today is about Red Sox play-by-play announcer on NESN, Don Orsillo. Don Orsillo's been with the Red Sox doing play-by-play for 14 years. Don grew up in New England. He was born in Melrose, Massachusetts, but he lived in New Hampshire and California. He went to Northeastern University majoring in communications. He actually took a class for sports communications. His instructor was Joe Castiglione, the play-by-play voice of the Boston Red Sox on the radio, and he also interned for Joe Castiglione for 1 year. Don Orsillo started his broadcasting career in 1991 to be the play-by-play announcer for the Pittsfield Mets in the New York Penn League, and he worked for the Pittsfield Mets for a couple of years. Then he worked for the play-by-play announcer for other teams in the Mets organization. And also, in addition, Don Orsillo was the play-by-play announcer on the radio for the AHL Springfield Falcons hockey team for about 2-3 years. In 1996, Don became the play-by-play announcer of the Pawtucket Red Sox on the radio. He had that job for 5 years, and in 2001, Don Orsillo got promoted to become the play-by-play announcer for the Boston Red Sox on NESN. The first game he called, Don Orsillo, on NESN was a no-hitter thrown by Red Sox pitcher Hideo Nomo. That's a way to get to a memorable game, to get your feet to tell your grandkids the first Major League Baseball game I called, a pitcher threw a no-hitter. He called 2 more no-hitters in 2007, Clay Buckholz, and 2008, John Lester with the Red Sox. And Don Orsillo's been teamed with Jerry Remy for all these years at NESN, and they make a good broadcasting team. They're one of the best broadcasting teams in all of baseball and all of New England sports. And also, in addition to the NESN duties Don Orsillo has, he's also done the Beanpot Hockey Tournament for NESN and some BC College basketball games for NESN, and also he's done some of the Big East games on like ESPN networks, and also he was the voice of the Providence College basketball team on Cox Sports Cable in Rhode Island. And from 2007 through 2013, Don Orsillo was one of the play-by-play announcers for the division series on Turner Sports when they had the exclusive division series. But now like TBS and Turner Sports just has one division series. This year they're going to have the American League division series, so Don Orsillo's not going to be invited back to do the division series play-by-play. And there's been rumors going around that Don Orsillo might be leaving NESN this upcoming year to join Turner Sports full-time as one of their play-by-play announcers for baseball, because there's rumors they want to move Ernie Johnson back to the studio as a studio host for the baseball. Also, if Don Orsillo signs full-time with Turner Sports, he could do NBA games and the NCAA men's basketball tournament, because Turner is now being phased in as the primary carry of the games, and they probably want their own announcers than CBS announcers, which, a lot of that's becoming phased in now. I think what you're going to eventually see is Turner Sports to basically have their own announcers doing most of the games, and they're going to phase out the CBS announcers, even though it's a joint venture between CBS and Turner. But eventually I think Turner's going to get their own announcers, and Don Orsillo has called college basketball in the past, and I wouldn't be surprised if he calls the games for Turner Sports if he leaves NESN full-time to join Turner Sports, which that's a possibility. But I don't want Don Orsillo to leave the Red Sox, because he's one of the best play-by-play announcers the Sox ever had. But, if he has to go national, he will, because years ago, like Kirk Gowdy called the Red Sox games on the radio for over 15 years, but eventually he became national for NBC. So we'll wait and see about Don Orsillo, and he's just a great announcer, and he's awesome. And that's about it on Don Orsillo. I'll be back later on for the third and final video blog of the night, my 2014-2015 NFL preview blog, which I'm going to predict who's going to win every division, what place they're going to finish, and my playoff predictions, and a Super Bowl winner, okay? See you later, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Bye now.